Happy birthday.
Yeah, pretty good, isn't it?
You looking for a good birthday present of a grand final appearance?
Yeah, I think I've got two wishes. That's obviously win this weekend and get into the grand final next weekend and bring home Premiership Cup. But you know, cliche footy talk, 1 week at a time at the moment. So yeah.
To be able to play this game at the Gabba on Saturday, what does that kind of mean to the girls after you had great success here a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, playing at the Gabba, it's just a real feeling. I mean, it was the first time for me to get on the ground against North, and I loved it, to be honest. So to play a prelim final there this weekend, it's going to be unreal. So to everyone out there, really get to the Gabba. It's going to be a really hot contest. So yeah, it'll be good.
You almost have clean air in terms of sporting events in Brisbane. I mean, the Broncos are still down south. The Titans are on the Gold Coast. I think the Reds might be back. But, you can have a huge crowd of Brisbane sporting fans turning up to the Gabba, and that'd be really good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Gabba is it's a fortress, really. Watching even the men play there against Richmond last year, like the fans that packed that stadium out, and just to hear, it felt like 100. 100 were there, really. So just to get as many people as we can to the ground will be awesome. But at the end of the day, we'll be trying just to do our job, and that's just to get the win. So, however many fans get there, obviously we want it to be a packed out stadium, but we've still got to get a job done. So yeah.
How's the preparation been obviously with the weather and Easter and the week off? Have anything changed, or you?
No, we've gone about it as normal business, really. Like anything, you get a few days off over Easter. Not too many chocolates. Got to watch, I guess, the weight and the hips. But normal preparation. I mean, it was good to obviously get that exemption to keep training over that lockdown period as well. So that was obviously really beneficial. And thanks to the Queensland government for allowing that. But preparation is normal. We've come so far, so you just got to keep ticking the boxes and keep doing the little things. So yeah.
What sort of confidence did you get out of the win against the Pies earlier in the season, when life was a bit up in the air and you had a game up here and then there was a game down there? And
I don't think it affected anyone, to be honest. Like, We've had mantra pretty much all year, anywhere, anytime, to be honest. So, it was a last-minute change, and it is what it is, to be honest. So, we went down there wanting to, get the job done, and we did. And we went in with a plan and did our homework, whether it be at Hickey Park or whether it be at Whitten Oval. So, obviously, you always want to win every game. So, obviously, you still take a lot of confidence out of, getting the job done. But, finals is a whole new ball game, to be honest. So, we can look back at that game and look what we did well, look what went right and everything. But to be honest, we've still got to, I guess, go back to the drawing board. And there's people that have come in, there's people that have gone out to the Collingwood side as well. They're a bit of a different look outfit. So it'll be still a good game.
We saw the boys have a great win over the Pies after the siren. If there's a Lions AFLW player who's going to kick for a goal after the siren to win the game on the weekend, who would you like the ball in the hands of?
It's a childhood dream to, I guess, be in that position. Credit to Zach Bailey. He just took it in his stride, and that goal was never missing from the moment he left his boot. So, I mean, our forward line's pretty red hot, to be honest. I'd back anyone, but the likes of Dakota Davidson, even Courtney Hodder, you could list a fair few. So it'd be, let's hope we don't. Let's hope we have the game over before the last 14 seconds. But if it does come down to the wire, like the men's game, those girls, I think, was taken in their stride.
Courtney needs it a bit harder than just a set shot, doesn't she? She needs to kick it to herself or pick it up and spin somewhere and do something for it to be her kind of goal.
Yeah, for sure. She's an unreal player, isn't she? She's been a great asset to our team, and I've loved playing with her. I remember playing against her in under-18s, and it was like, watch out for Courtney Hodder, because she can just literally make nothing out of something. So yeah, she's been awesome to have in our forward line.
What was going through the girls' heads, Sophie, when the lockdown was called last Monday. You'd done everything possibly right to get this home final, and last year the season gets called short, things like that. Was it just all sense of deja vu a little bit at first, or what was the mindset there, and the worry potentially of losing this home final on Saturday?
I don't think any of us had a thought that the final would be taken away from us. I know the AFL, Nicole Livingston, Bree Brock, CEO, they were doing everything in their power to make sure that we'd still have a home prelim, because like you said, we've worked hard. We do deserve this home prelim, and you've finished second, so of course you want to play at your home ground in front of your home fans. So we weren't too concerned by it. We realistically, when the lockdown was happening, there was still over a week and a half, and it was only that three-day lockdown. So we were still very optimistic. I mean, it wasn't a be all end all. It was just take day by day and let's see what happens, and just keep focusing on the job at hand. And at that point in time, we were still training, so it was keep getting the run in our legs, keep getting the footy in our hands, and just go from there. So yeah.
So finished second, home prelim, a couple of grand finals already. Yet below the tweed, they just write you off. You're under the radar. They don't think you're good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it that way. That's fine. I mean, we know what we have to do, and we'll keep it inside our four walls. And the coaches have done an incredible job up until now as well, and us players. But at the end of the day, it's what we do out in the field, and what the media say, and what everyone out in the public says. It's we'll take it in our stride. To be honest, we're not too fussed by what goes on outside our four walls. So yeah.
Motivation?
Oh, of course. Like when you always hear that we pretty much got ridden off before even round one, and then even three rounds in, and we're still getting ridden off. So it obviously is a bit of motivation to, I guess, prove the doubters wrong that we are an incredibly good side. I think it's why we like playing up here. I think it'll be good. You have no one out there thinking, our fans know we can get the job done. So, yeah, just go out there, do what we've been doing all season, and the win's ours, to be honest. So, yeah.
What does the All-Australian nomination mean to you?
Oh, yeah, it's obviously a really nice accolade to get. To be honest, I've always said I think I only want one thing at the moment, and that's obviously to go all the way. Obviously, it's always nice to get an individual accolade, but that can't be done without the 21 on the field, to be honest. So, it's obviously really nice, I guess, to have it against my name and everything, but at the end of the day, it's 21 out in the field. It's 21 who need to get the job done, and I'll just play my role and do what I have to do to, I guess, get the win. So yeah.
Does it make you sort of think about the journey you've been on? I mean, you played in a really successful team in your first season, and then you did your knee, and you had to come back from that. Do you appreciate where you've been able to get to through a bit of adversity?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've definitely experienced my highs and experienced my lows. I mean, that 2018 year that I had, it was a whirlwind season, that's for sure. I mean, I didn't anticipate to even really get a run, let alone play in a grand final my first year. Yeah, we might have lost, but you took so many learnings out of it, that's for sure. And then, yeah, it's obviously pretty much straight after that season to then obviously, I guess, get hit with an injury no one wants, especially a knee injury. Yeah, it was obviously very disappointing, but I was more determined to get back better, fitter, stronger than ever before. So, yeah, to have the 2020 season that I had was obviously, really good, and then to keep going in my stride for this season was obviously something that I've, I guess, been really pleased about. But at the end of the day, it's a team performance. It's not an individual out there. So yeah.
I remember talking to Staff when you first got drafted, and he said, "Look out for Sophie. She's going to be one of the best players in the competition at the time." And you were still really young at the time. But do you feel like that you're living up to, maybe not that height, but that sort of accolade when, you know, he could see something in you when you were really young?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, up until, to be honest, maybe when he said that comment, how many games sort of had under my belt? Not that many, to be honest. So didn't play too much club footy before I got drafted. Only played a little bit of under-18s games. So I think I've got to, credit a lot of people out there to get to where I am today. It's taken a lot of hard work, that's for sure. And I feel like I'm not even anywhere near to where I want to be, to be honest. So there's still a lot of improvement to go. There's still a lot that I can add to my game, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, I'm only 22. Background Taylor Swift music. Nah, just you know, like I'd like to say I've still got, you know, many years in the AFLW left in me. So and that's a lot of improvement there. So yeah.